Good morning from Sacred Space at Titania's Realm. It's the 9th of April 2024 and it's 11:09 a.m. and I'm not feeling too great today. I'm feeling a bit wrung out. Didn't have too bad a night though. I got sleep from 1:30 to 8:30 a.m. So what's that? 7 hours. So I should be feeling absolutely spiffing, darlings. But I guess years of sleep deprivation will catch up with one. But anyway, I'm okay. I'm continuing as per normal, no matter what. Even though I feel a bit floaty today. So it's I don't know how hot it is. It says near record. What does that even mean? Near record of what? 25 degrees. Not that hot, but it feels humid. Oh, well, the humidity is 61%. Anyway, we're alive. We're on planet Earth. We're living our best lives no matter what. We're awake in the psychedelic dreaming, seeming, flowing, streaming of reality as we know it, and we're living our best lives. I think I already said that. So on that note, I'll continue my readings of even date. Just want to sit my phone up a bit. It's flippity like my brain. Right, let's hold it all together, people. Hold it all together. Readjust my ladybird. Yes, all done. Right. Okay, here we go. Today's readings are titled The Arrival in My Life of Socks and Sophie in 2014, Spiritual Recalibrations, and Missing That Lackluster Fee in Dave, which ironically, he also arrived in my life in early February 2014. But ding, long gone now, and I'm happy again. Thank all the gods. No longer dealing with false friends or even worse, false lovers. Helps one rejuvenate and revivify oneself into her full manifestation of her own power again. And it's delightful, even though I'm a bit tired and wrung out from my health issues. Mama T is back. To my beautiful ones who love me anyway and treat me with kindness and respect and honour, and I appreciate you so much, especially given how badly I've been treated over many decades by monsters, really, absolute monsters. So I appreciate good, kind, loving people. I really do. I don't know why, but everything feels blurry. Is it the iPhone or is it me? Because I just cleaned my glasses and they're fine. But I look a bit blurry, don't I? I look a bit funny around the gills. Oh well, life goes on. I don't know why I'm so tired today. There's no reason to be so tired. It's odd. I should be feeling better since I had more sound sleep. But this is how I live, people. Every day is just, you never know how I'm going to be from one day to the next. It's probably good that I'm not in a love partnership, because no one can sustain that. Even I can't fucking sustain this existence much longer. But I say this and miraculously I unfurl again and I unfurl again, and on it goes and on it goes. So I have to trust in my body that she knows best. She's doing her very best to sustain me against all the odds, am I right? So I posted a photograph of my lovely daughter that was taken when she was living in the UK. Crystal is in love with the wild bluebells in England. She says they smell like freesias and look like the little hats they draw on fairies in the folk story books. I meant by that fairy story books, but same thing really. Folk, fairy, the good folks. Here she is, my little darling, my personal little little abandoner, but what can I say? She looks like me, doesn't she? Yes, absolutely looks like Mama. There's the bluebells. Very pretty. Ninth of April 2023. I didn't have anything to say, I didn't write anything, but I posted 2 links to my YouTube videos, and they were videos about my silversmithing. So I don't have the titles on here, just the links, but I did check one out to see what it was. So I was all very excited about, learning my silversmithing skills, which I do need to get back into. I haven't done much in recent weeks. Just made that lady beetle, and I made another little sacred heart thing that I cast that I've got to try the next project with that. I've still got to finish it. I've got to try and flush set a stone, but I've got to get the right burrs. Because yes, I want to learn how to set stones. That's the next part of my silversmithing journey. And I'm not sure if I'm biting off more than I can chew, because, it might be a more advanced skill, but I won't know until I try it. Am I right? And we know when I get going that I'm intrepid, and I keep trying and trying and trying and trying and trying until I eventually get it. So I'm just not quite ready emotionally to take on a task that will involve a lot of stubbornness and determination and frenzy, like with the soldering and the casting. But I can do it. I know I can do it, because I love it. And when you do what you love and you apply yourself, eventually you succeed, my darlings. With a lot of help from my wise guiding Women's Metalsmith Collective, by the way, and YouTube videos and Facebook videos and Instagram videos. There's no reason to not achieve things in this modern day and age, because there's plenty of teaching resources available. You just need to have enough money to buy the actual sterling silver and the equipment and the tools, and then you have to have the emotional, mental energy to drive yourself to create and achieve what you want to achieve. So Mama T will get there when she feels a little bit better, I think. I think that's part of the plan, is I will recalibrate, and then I'll do more, and then have my usual crash and burn, which I do when I overachieve, and then I'll have a rest, and I'll do other things, and then I'll build up energy again, and I'll have another good go at it, and on it goes and on it goes. I'm hot. I'm very hot. I've got the front door open, but I'm still hot. Oh, lovely breeze coming through the window. So on the 9th of April 2014, I wrote, "Socks and Sophie have arrived. They are not impressed with their new abode and are hiding under the bed. I think I will let them calm down and get used to the new smells. Bless them." And then on 2021, 7 years, wow. So sad we lost Sophie, December 2019. She was a gorgeous cat. I'm a bit confused by that because, 9th of April. So 2 months later we lost Socks as well. So I've been hammered by the gods losing all my beautiful pets. It's been awful, really awful. I can't help wondering if it's from the EMF radiation from the fucking smart meter, by the way. It's weird how they just all died one by one by one by one. and I never feel well, so there is that too. Perish the thought. But anyway, they all died of bladder problems, and guess what I have? Bladder problems. It's a bit of a worry, people. I'll try not to think about it. I am strong, I am powerful, I am healthy. I am gifted by the gods, longer continuance, even against my own will at times. So I mustn't worry. Everything is perfectly in perfect alignment, happening at the right time in the right space. And I am loved. Very much so. I can see it with my own eyes, and it's a bit astonishing to make that discovery, actually. Frenetic day. I have had to lie down on the couch as I am exhausted. I started the day by smashing macadamia nuts, then sanded back the pink marble table. I bathed Beauregard and fought with him to attempt to clip his nails. Then I vacuumed my house, then mopped the floors. I changed my bed linen and took all the cushion covers off the cushions in the dining area, as they were all dirty from the cat climbing over them. I washed down the wall in the dining area as it had black mould. So much mould in my house after that long rain period. I also did several loads of washing, somehow managed to sprain my left foot. Honestly. I made muffins and froze them down. I played really loud music most of the morning as I felt wild and happy. Then later listened to the Spiritual Sisters podcast. Even though it was an agony, I took Charlie and Beauregard for a walk. That was the end of me. I need to rest the rest of this evening, as I have my spiritual social circle at West End Orley Park tomorrow. I was just outside, sitting on the concrete path, smashing macadamia nuts with a hammer, feeling content, as Robin and Pete had come past with little Coco, so I had morning cuddles with my beloved little goddess friend, which is a glorious start to my morning and always a delight. I was dancing in my seat to Mongolian death metal, which was also uplifting, smashing macadamias, upper body dancing, breathing light as it streamed in concave swirls around my sacred space garden. My iPhone rings, a number I don't recognise. I decide to answer it anyway. Usually I don't answer unknown numbers. So if you ring me and I don't answer, but you know it's the first time you've rung me and I might not recognise your number, please leave a message, preferably text me, because my phone no longer doesn't do voice to text messages, so I miss out on a lot of messages, and I think people haven't returned calls or phoned back, and there's a lot of misunderstandings. So yeah, if I don't answer, flick a text and just say, hey, it's me, blah, 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 and I'll call you back or text you back or both. But yeah, anyway, in this instance, I decided to answer it anyway. A friendly, warm but solicitous voice rings out. Hello, my name is Lucas. I am in one of your local Jehovah's Witness groups. Arg. I bemusedly tell him, is this some kind of a joke? I have never been phoned by the Johos before. He stumbles and mumbles almost inarticulately. I reply, I think you must be very bored to be calling people. Very bored indeed. You better go back to those holy books and read them up some more. Jesus, literally. Hashem, that means God. What the actual fuck? I hang up and start laughing. Oh dear. I would never be a Jehovah's Witness. I like celebrating my birthday too much. Perhaps I should have invited him to my sacred space social circle and expanded his consciousness. I do love it when I expand people's consciousnesses. But you have to be amenable to it, am I right? I never go around converting people to anything. If you're here because you find it interesting. I would never force it down your throat, people. Oh, and here I write. But as a Jew, I would never force my beliefs down anyone's neck or cold call them. If the Holy One or their manifestation as Jesus wants recruits, trust me, he taps you on your third eye or your shoulder or tries to kill you often enough that you realize you are more than just a body and you have no choice but to slide into line. Which line? Doesn't matter. Thousands of pathways to God, and some more beautiful and sincere and peaceful than any offered me by Judaism or in my early childhood Christianity. The gods have tweaked me and thrown me under the bus. I prayed for true love, so they brought me rapists, stranglers, and traitors. Each time it nearly killed me, but I rose above them in my own feminine mystique and innate divinity, as only a warrior goddess can become out of those putrid wastelands. So yes, that too came late, just prior to my suicide attempt, but the gods have cast me back to earth, and I am walking my walk and wearing and talking my talk, T-O-R-C, as in the Celtic talk, /talk, T-A-L-K. As I was chosen for no good reason, but I keep rising up after every body slam and scandal and turpitude beset me by men and their filthy henchwomen. So here we go. Up she rises on those kiddushin but very earthy tippy toes. Life is beautiful when you finally ride that tsunami wave from hell. Yesterday I was beset with a heavy mood, a grief and a longing for my last traitor, Dave. It was uncomfortable and painful, but I pushed through it. Lynn came and showered me with love and gifts, and that was a comfort, a true sister of the heart. Later I realized it was Yom HaShoah, Holocaust Remembrance Day, so that partially explained my heavy mood, indeed. Today the sun is shining, so my dark mood has dissipated like a kaleidoscopic vortex, and I feel peaceful and content. Blessed be the Holy One who gifts me happiness after despair in an ever-swirling monocycle. May I merit more happiness, peace, true love from humans, and prosperity and better health too. Amen. V'salah. Just scroll back. I can't remember what year that I said that was. 2021. 3 years later, I am surrounded by great loves. Great loves. Devoted and sweet and encouraging and motivating and nurturing and tolerating of my quirky oddball ways. And my health's a bit, how's your father still? But in time, by the grace of the gods, I'll fight through this condition as well. Ninth of April, 2020. Ha ha ha. I turn on the TV to the scene in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?, where the 3 sirens meet the 3 men in the river singing, Go to sleep, little baby, seducing them with their feminine wiles. Delightful. I feel somehow soothed and comforted by this. From a comment. I will explain why I was amused. Yesterday I was polishing my Naga Kanye, half angel, half mermaid, i.e. siren. I'll show her to you, just so you, I'll explain what she is, but I'll show her to you what she looks like. From India, a Naga Kanye. Oh, and here's my beautiful porthole I mentioned yesterday in a reading. Which I wouldn't mind getting another 1 or 2. Deflect negative energy. And I'll take you into my bedroom. I've got 2 more Naga Kanyes attached to the end posts of my bed. So as you can imagine, there's quite a lot of polishing of brass and copper that needs doing in my house when I get going. I've just done it last week, 5 fucking hours.